Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the new decade. This is the first video that I am filming in 2020 and I'm so excited. Today I thought it would be really fun if we did another cooking with TK. I have not done one of these in so long and I really want to make a healthy flatbread recipe. I'm all about taking unhealthy meals and making them healthy, and I've been craving pizza lately like no other. Like, I freaking love pizza, so I really want to make a healthy version here at home. I am taking this to the next level and I'm actually going to make my own homemade sauce, so I'm really excited to see how this turns out because I've actually never made my own sauce before. I think I've decided that I want to make a butternut squash and like mushroom pizza. I think that sounds really good and I have all the ingredients for it, so let's get cooking. So this is everything I'll be using to make the flatbreads. We're gonna start off with these whole wheat lavish breads. I got these from Trader Joe's and they look just like perfect to make a flatbread. They're really big, really rectangular and nice and thin, so I thought those would be perfect. And then we have the butternut squash. I'm just gonna cut this in half and then just roast half of it because I don't need the whole thing for this. We have some red onion, some shiitake mushrooms, also from Trader Joe's. We're gonna finally put some Parmesan cheese on top of it, and this is the sauce stuff. So I'm gonna throw in some jalapenos because I like my sauce to be spicy. Totally optional though. And then I'm gonna use fire roasted tomatoes and garlic to make the sauce. This garlic I'm just having on the side if I want to garnish it with some garlic a little bit because I freaking love garlic. And then the wild arugula is also for garnishing at the end. So those are all the ingredients. I'm gonna get started by first cutting up the butternut squash and pre-roasting that since it will take a little bit longer. And I just got an air fryer, so it's gonna make roasting this butternut squash so much easier. So I'm just gonna throw it in the air fryer and then we'll get started on the sauce. Okay, the biggest challenge is cutting a butternut squash. These things are so freaking hard to cut. Ah! Alright, now that the butternut squash is all cut up, and there's literally so much of it, I don't know if it's all gonna fit in the air fryer, so we're gonna give it a try. Alright, that is definitely all that we can fit in here. If I try to put any more, it won't get crispy enough because it'll be like too thick of a layer. So we're gonna pop this guy in, and I'm not an expert at the air fryer yet, so we're kind of gonna have to play with the temperature and how long we put it in. So I think I'm going to do it at 350 for like 15, maybe 12 minutes. Alright, the timer just went off. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, it looks pretty crispy. This looks good. Actually, I would probably even do it for a little bit less time, so maybe like 10 minutes in the air fryer, and this would have been perfect. Now that the squash is done, I can get started on chopping up the veggies, and then we'll make the sauce. This sauce recipe is so easy to make. I just looked up the most simple recipe. So we start out with some fire roasted tomatoes. So I'm just gonna open up this can and throw it in my blender bottle here. And then I'm gonna throw in a few slices of jalapenos just because I can, since I'm making it from scratch and I personally like a spicy sauce. And then I peeled a few cloves of garlic. I peeled 3 cloves. These are pretty big, so I might actually just end up using 2. I'm not sure yet though because I just love garlic so much. I feel like you can never have too much. Then for spices, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper. And then I also went out to my garden outside and picked some fresh basil. These are the wilted pieces because I want to use them before they go bad. I love having fresh herbs outside now. I am so happy that I did this because I just don't use herbs fast enough to justify buying them from the store because they just go bad before I can use them all. So it's so nice that they're alive and outside just ready for my use, and I can just pick them whenever I need them. all that's left to do is decorate the pizza. Alright guys, now it is time for the official taste test, and let me just say this smells freaking delicious. Okay, that is the best homemade pizza I have ever made in my entire life. What really makes it is definitely the homemade sauce. I really taste the basil in there. Maybe I picked too much, but I honestly love the basil flavor and it is so good. I am definitely finishing this entire pizza tonight. The butternut squash is done perfectly. Like I said, I probably would have done it like 10 minutes in the air fryer instead of 12, but baking this for 12 minutes in the oven was the perfect amount of time. Like, it is perfectly crispy on the edges, but very soft in the middle. All right guys, that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe down below if you're new here. I love trying out more recipes and I feel like I don't do it often enough, so I'm really glad that I did this because I will definitely be doing it again. And honestly, I don't think I can ever make anything without homemade sauce again because that stuff is so freaking good. Highly recommend. It was so easy. If you guys like these cooking videos, make sure to let me know, and if there are any things that you want to see me cook or try to recreate, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to give it a shot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.